How we doing, guys? E-Man here, moderator over at livestreamtrading.com. And in this video, we're going to be talking about how to become a winning trader and what it really takes to become consistent in the stock market. Now, I'm not going to be talking too much about technicals here. I'm going to be primarily focused on psychology because I believe that is the key to producing a consistent and winning trader. So let's get right into it. So we'll start off with the question, why do 90% of traders fail? We hear this all the time, right? 90% of traders lose money. And there's a few reasons for this. And one of them is they don't trade an edge. They don't have a statistical advantage in the market. Most of them are just gambling and kind of guessing, so they end up losing money. Another reason is they're too focused on the money rather than executing their plan. They're more concerned about how much money they're going to make on XYZ versus whether they're trading their plan correctly or not. They think on a trade-by-trade basis rather than longer term. So they're always focused on the next trade and what's going to happen on that trade rather than thinking bigger picture. They usually take profits too quickly and let their losers run. They have poor risk management. They focus on quantity over quality, so they overtrade. And they're too emotional about trading in general. So what kind of skills do you need to become a trader? Well, believe it or not, the only skill you need is to be able to point and click a mouse. That's it. Someone who has zero experience can literally buy stock XYZ at $5 a share and find themselves in a monster winning trade 1 hour later when the stock is trading at $10. And what did that take? Just a click of a mouse. Making one monster trade is great, but that's not what we're interested in. As traders, we want to have many winning trades and produce a consistent, reliable income from the market each and every day. What are some characteristics of a losing trader? Well, generally they're cocky, so they're overly confident. They're fearful. They're stubborn. They're perfectionists. They're closed-minded, so they're not willing to learn. They're irresponsible inside and outside of trading. They're impatient. They lack discipline inside and outside of trading. They hate being wrong. And they don't learn from their mistakes. Sound familiar? So what are some characteristics of a winning trader? Well, they're disciplined in all aspects of life. They focus on the process rather than the outcome. They're patient. They're independent. They're forward-thinking, meaning they don't dwell on the past. They don't care about past trades. They're always focused on the present, here and now. They're highly self-aware. They're humble. They're comfortable with taking risks in life. They're open-minded and willing to learn. And they learn from their mistakes. Now that we know the characteristics of a winning trader, how do we become one? Well, first off, you need to find an edge in the market. Whether you're trading stocks, options, commodities, doesn't matter. You can either develop your own strategy by backtesting it over a sample size of trades, or you can use someone else's strategy that has already been backtested and proven to work over a series of trades. Once you have that edge, you must master it by starting with small risk and then slowly increasing your risk as you become more comfortable and trusting with that edge. Have the patience to wait for that statistical edge to appear in the market. Whether it's in the form of a technical chart pattern, fundamentals, price action, you must only trade when your edge presents itself to you. So now that you have an edge, how do you develop the proper mindset for consistency? Well, first of all, you must shift from thinking on a trade-by-trade basis to a much bigger picture mindset. Don't focus on what's going to happen on the next trade. Focus on what's going to happen on the next 20 trades. Are you going to come out profitable? Learn to think like a casino. A casino has a statistical edge and will always make money in the long term. Do you think the casino owner gets upset over losing one game of roulette? Of course not. He knows it's just part of doing business, and he knows that he'll be making money in the long run. Your edge cannot tell you which trades will be winners or losers. It can only tell you what percentage of those trades will be winners and losers. So why get attached to the outcome of your next trade when you know that your edge was developed to work statistically over a series of multiple trades? Get rid of your expectations. If you enter each trade expecting it to be a winner, you become vulnerable to making emotional errors to satisfy that expectation in any way possible, For example, sizing too big, thinking the stock's going to be a winner. Not taking your stop, adding to a loser. Go into each trade expecting something to happen rather than whether it's going to be a winner or a loser. Learn to think about trading in terms of probabilities. Thinking in probabilities can remove almost all of your emotional attachment to your trades. Right or wrong don't exist when you are thinking in a probabilistic mindset. So there's no room for emotions like anger to arise when a trade goes against you, or euphoria when a trade goes extremely well in your favor. Predefining and accepting your risk before entering a trade is crucial. If you're uncomfortable with the risk in a trade, you will most definitely sabotage yourself before you even enter the trade. Find a comfortable risk amount for you and stick with it until you have the psychological and financial means to increase it. Learn to focus strictly on the process of trading your edge consistently rather than how much money you will make or lose on the next trade. So to sum everything up here, first you need to find a statistical edge that you can trade consistently in the market. Whether you develop it yourself or learn from someone else doesn't matter. Learn to think about trading in terms of probabilities rather than being right or wrong. Always have a predefined risk you are comfortable with before entering a trade. You should never feel uncomfortable in a trade. Trade with no expectations. You have no control over which trades will be winners or losers, and expectation will only lead to disappointment. Focus 100% on the process of executing your trade plan without hesitation or fear, rather than the outcome of each trade. Now, to close things out here, I wanted to ask a question. Is trading the right job for you? This job's definitely not for everyone. I mean, the statistics don't lie. 90% of people lose money in the stock market. As we've discussed here, the reasons behind this are mainly psychological, and we know that we need to shift our mindset in order to become a consistent winning trader. If trading were as easy as learning a winning strategy and trading it consistently, everyone would be a millionaire by now. So developing the right mindset, it's no easy task, but it's the key to your success as a trader. You'll eventually reach a point in your trading career where you'll either run out of money or take so much pain that you are finally ready to do whatever it takes to become consistent. Which one comes first? That will be completely up to you. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you found the information in this video helpful, and just keep in mind this information can't help you unless you start to apply it to your trading. So everything you've learned here today, just go and apply it immediately into your trading, and I guarantee you the results will speak for themselves. All right, guys, trade safe.